Alright, last map. It's gonna be on Frozen Temple here. Spawning in the bottom right. From LiT eSports in purple, our Protoss player, this is Intuition. In the top left from BornGo, our Zerg in yellow, this is Gnarwhal. So I'm curious if Gnarwhal is going to be the one to actually mix things up here in this game. So far he has done the same build each game. The first game it was kind of countered directly by Intuition, pylon blocking both his natural and his third base, and it's possible. I mean, Intuition is maybe going to do this once again. That's going to be a gateway. And his probe is getting perilously close to this natural base of Gnarwhal. Is he going to be able to react quick enough? Yes, he does see that that's coming down. And he's going to just be annoying for a minute. Is he actually going to throw down a pylon this time or not? There's a second drone down here. Yeah, he's immediately going towards this next base, saying, yeah, you can go ahead and pylon that one. I'm going to take this base over here, and I'll take my natural at a little bit later time. So, okay, this is going to be just a 2-gate opener here from Intuition. Realizing, I mean, it's going to be really hard for Gnarwhal to defend this base. It's pretty far away from his main base. It won't be creep connecting it, so Queens can't down there very easily. And if he just spams Zealots or even gets some depths coming across as soon as he gets his first couple of Zealots out, it's going to be really, really hard for our Zerg player to deal with. There's a second guess on the way here for Intuition. He does have the one gateway, so I guess he's going to go for just depths. He's waiting to make anything out of these couple of gates, and he isn't expanding either. So probably just going to be in a depth span for a little period of time here by Intuition. Immediately 3 into that second gas here. Cyber Core is finished up, and there we go. 2 depths on the way. Only one of them can be chronoed, however, since he does not have a second nexus. Luckily for Gnarwhal, he will be able to scout this out pretty easily. Maybe. If he sends his Overlord to the left or to the right, he should probably send it to the right, considering the fact that he has another Overlord coming down here, which will be able to scout into the main base later on in the game. So he's going to want this Overlord somewhere in this area. So he should be able to see these Adepts coming out. 2 Adepts out already. There's only a couple of Lings right now. There's 6 Lings. Immediately queued up some more Lings, realizing what was kind of going on here. Has he seen the double gateway yet? Yeah, he does see the double gateway, so he knows it's there. I'm not sure exactly what Intuition just canceled. I think he misplaced his nexus, so he's just replacing that in a better position. And so to get these Adepts in the best position as possible and start taking out some drones, start taking out some Lings if he can, was a really nice position he could have used. He does shade on into the natural base. He doesn't cancel it, so he's going to just continue killing off Lings right now. He's actually just going to be a 2 Adept opener. There weren't any more Adepts following up with this. Kind of surprised by that fact. But he is just going to use these Adepts to force off mining time, to keep Gnarwhal running away as much as he possibly can. He needs to kill this last Ling. There's only one Ling here. Just kill it. Just not going to do it. He does cancel those shades, realizing he just wants to keep going from drones here. Speed is finished here for these Lings, so it's good that Intuition didn't invest a ton into this. He's only going to lose 2 Adepts, but he's killed off quite a few workers. 6 workers killed off here. And he's still doing a lot of damage to these Lings here. He's just running around. Not sure why he was doing that. He won't quite get out with that. 15 Lings, 6 drones for 2 Adepts. I think that's a trade any Protoss is going to take. A really good thing for Gnarwhal is the fact that he does have his 3 bases up. Those are up and running. He can redrone pretty quickly. He is down quite a bit in drones right now. He's down 11 workers at the moment, and Intuition's Nexus is just now finished. So he's going to be making 2 workers at a time for quite a while, and it's going to take Gnarwhal a good chunk of time to actually catch up here in the worker count. Behind this, Intuition looking like he's maybe going for a DT drop follow-up with this. Robo Facility making that War Prism. DT Shrine is already on the way. There are already 2 gateways out. Intuition is using Adepts to block off if there were going to be a bunch of Lings rolling in. The Overlord speed is going to be finishing up here in a bit. Gnarwhal is going to try and keep this Overlord from seeing as much as he can for as long as he possibly can. DT Shrine about halfway finished now. War Prism is going to be finishing up here in just a second. It's going to start working his way across the map. But by the time it does, it's going to be scouted. Yeah. Oh no, we're getting in with an Overlord. I mean, it's possible he misses it. He sees the War Prism, so he knows that's a thing. He sees a couple extra gateways. He doesn't know exactly what the tech actually is because he missed the actual DT Shrine. He may believe this to be just Adepts coming. I mean, there's just a Bailey Nest and a Roachborn coming up. There aren't any Spore Collars just yet. He doesn't have the money to make these Spore Collars just yet. So he doesn't really know exactly what's coming his way, which could be absolutely disastrous for him. Is there a lair even? There's no lair, so there's no detection anywhere right now. I gotta think he believes this just to be some Adepts. A couple DTs are morphed in, already in the War Prism. Still, Gnarwhal just refusing to actually scout into the main base here. And Intuition, if that Overlord moves, he's gonna overcharge his pylon and keep it back as much as he possibly can. Same time, Intuition's next follow-up seems to be planned, going into Immortals here, getting charge as well for his Zealots. He actually drops down the DTs. He wants to go for the third base first. The Bandits is getting sniped off first to start this off. Is Gnarwhal going to try and like transfuse that? No, he's going to go for the War Prism. Oh, the War Prism is actually plopping down right in front of all these queens. That's kind of frightening. He does squeeze another DT out, however. Oh, good tries. And then manual detonations there by Gnarwhal, trying to take out the DTs as best as he possibly can. Spore Crawlers are up, however. Gnarwhal, he just loses Spore Crawler in the third base, so he will lose this hatchery. There's absolutely no chance. I mean, the lair is just out on the way. Spores in the natural and the main base are being made, so he should be able to deal with any more harassment in his main base at least. And Intuition is just, he's happy enough to kill a third. He needs him to go back home for now. A lot of Zealots being morphed in right now to deal with Gnarwhal likes to play this Ling Bling style, but he did mix in a Roachborn in this game. So the Roaches are there to, most likely they were there to try and deal with Adepts, but it's definitely going to be more for the DTs at this point. And she does kill another Spore God, but there's still a third one back here in the natural. Seen. Actually morphing in some Zealots here. Yeah, he's just going to pick those up and probably get on out of here. At this point, Intuition needs to realize that he can attack pretty soon, but he needs to do it all together. You can't just keep bleeding off units for harassment when the harassment has stopped doing much damage. Creeps being spread at this third base, so Gnarwhal's going to know whenever Intuition tries to take a third base, but it doesn't look like Intuition's going to go for that for a while now. He's looking to attack here, and actually Gnarwhal's running directly into this attack. The charge is finished here. He's got a bunch of Roaches and a bunch of Lings. That's really all that he has. He doesn't have any Ravagers just yet morphed in if he wants to go that route or not. And in regard, he's going to be going up against a bunch of Immortals. Not a bunch of Immortals, but a bunch of Archons and a couple of Immortals. There's only 2 Immortals there. Intuition is still making them, however. And he actually has a DT mixed into this. It's going to be a really, really powerful push coming here from our Protoss player. Trying to finish out this series, maybe with this attack, if he's able to get in there or not. No third Nexus still. Doesn't look like he even wants to try and take a third Nexus. Spending all of his money into units, and he's going to push in here now. Archon's getting in front of all of this. The Zealots are running on in. They are dying pretty quickly, but even with the Guardian Shield there, Gnarwhal is going to have to tap out there, and that is going to be it. Intuition will seal up the victory here for LiT eSports. So LiT will move on into the grand final. It's going to be against team rival BornGo will fall down to the consolation match against Foremost Bear Sloths. So congrats to LiT eSports moving into the final. And that is going to be it for me. Once again, I am TVN. This has been CTL Semifinal for season number 13. If you're unsure what that is, go check out the CTL, ChoboTeamLeague.com. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for any follows, etc. And yeah, have a good day. Or night. Whatever the hell it is by the time this gets broadcast.